All right, welcome to the North Caineville Mesa. Right now I am just leaving the Badlands section that leads up to the actual mesa, and this is where it gets really steep, so I'm gonna head up this now. And I'm on kind of a time crunch right now because I have a ways to go and I have to get there before the sun sets. This is so insane though, just these surrounding formations. I am really excited to be here right now. Okay, I'm almost at the summit, or the top of the mesa. I made it past like the bench, which is the flat section right before the final part of the ridge. The last thing I have to do is right up through here. There's a weakness, and this is like the only weakness along this entire cliff band. You can see it's totally unbroken. All besides right here, these giant rocks and boulders. So that I'm going to be able to work my way up through this stuff right here. And then I should be out on the top of the mesa in just a second. All right, this is the last major obstacle. It's not really that major, but the last obstacle, if you will, blocking my way to the top of the mesa. Just this tiny little hole. Normally it wouldn't be that much of an issue for me, but I'm wearing a giant backpack right now, as you can see. So I'm gonna try and navigate this, and probably have to take my pack off, and it'll be pretty awkward, but I'll try and make it work. Okay, I took my pack off and shoved it in here before me. It is so cramped in here. I had to also take the sleeping bag off the pack to make it fit, because they wouldn't fit together. But wow, it's tight, but I'm gonna be able to get through, it looks like. Oh man, I'm thinking on the way back down, because I do not want to have to do that again, I can go up and over right here, and there's the platform right down there. I think I might just tie some paracord to my bag and lower it from up here. It's right there, because that was rough. Okay, top of the mesa. I did it. It took me right about an hour to get to where I'm at right now, which is what I was hoping for, because I still have like 5 miles to go all the way across this entire thing to the other side over there. And I have to do that before the sun goes down, and it's gonna go down in about 2 hours, so I gotta get moving. But yeah, it's not too windy right now. I hope that keeps up, because this is very nice. So sick up here. Wow. Really amazing. Navigating this stuff is going to be slow going. Nice. That rock outcropping up there, I've been aiming for that for like the past 3 miles. Finally getting pretty close to it. I think I still have a little bit over a mile, maybe like 1.5 miles until I hit my destination. But it just feels good to be coming up on this outcrop, because it has not been all that pleasant crossing this plateau top. It's actually been kind of a pain. All right, I'm really close now to where I want to camp. Man, this has been a chore crossing the plateau. It's gonna have taken me about 3 hours from the trailhead to get to where I'm going. But I just came up on this view, and this is getting me pretty excited. I can see my campsite from here. This is really cool. Check this out. I almost just want to set up camp right here, but wow, right there, that on the top of that, that's where I'm camping. Oh my gosh, this is unreal. All right, I made it to my spot. Here we go, here it is. Check this out. Whoa. I think this is kind of cool right here. There's Factory Butte right there. So crazy, sick. Right here, I like this. There's a really famous spot down over past Factory Butte with a pedestal that you can walk to and stand on and take cool pictures. So calling all daredevils, come and try this one out right here. I think it looks safe. Just walk down right across that, stand on that. You could get a way cooler picture. This is it. This might be the coolest place I'm ever gonna sleep. Also the windiest place, potentially. But wow, this is mind-boggling up here. Check that out. This is super sheer also. I'm pretty far from the cliff. Not gonna, it's pretty sketchy. I mean, that goes down for like 1,000 feet straight down. But yeah, look at that. Wow. All right, the sun has dipped below the horizon, and I can now feel the temperature dropping quite fast. So I am dreading the night a little bit. I'm sure that it's not going to be the most restful sleep I've had in recent years. Also, this is kind of sketchy, kind of creepy. I don't know if I could fall down that. I don't want to test it. It's like quite narrow, but it looks like it might just be wide enough for someone to fall down if they did happen to trip or something. So I'm not gonna be coming over in this area during the nighttime hours while I can't see, for that reason specifically, because that's kind of horrifying. The wind has died down big time, and I am praying that it stays that way, because I think I can actually have a decent night's sleep if it doesn't pick up too much. And then I'm gonna get up tomorrow for sunrise. Should be crazy. I can actually see Hanksville from here. I don't know if the camera, yeah, there's no way the camera picks it up, but it's way out there. All right, it's getting darker, but now the wind is like totally gone. I don't want to get my hopes up, but if it stays like this, I think it's gonna be a really nice night. And yeah, I can see Hanksville out there. I don't know if you can see the lights. They're pretty dim, but they're out there. I saw some cars driving by on the dirt road down here. Saw their headlights. I built a fire up here because there was some wood. It looked like someone else had actually been up here, which surprised me. And so I'm using the pile of wood that they collected. So I'm sorry if that was yours, but it was just too enticing. Also, on the camera, Factory Butte looks so small. Being here in person, it's huge. It's right there. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. Like, it looks tiny on the camera. It looks like it's way far away, like off in the distance. But no, it's right there. Like, you could almost just reach out and touch it. That was stupid. No, you couldn't. But it is right there. It's so close. And it's just so huge. It's like a ginormous, imposing feature, because that's what it is. But yeah, now I'm gonna eat some food and just chill by my fire. And hopefully the wind stays like this. And then I will have a very pleasant night. All right, it's morning now. I actually didn't have such a bad night. Slept pretty decently, considering, and it wasn't that windy. If it had been windy, I would have froze, because it was still chilly last night, even without the wind. But yeah, here comes the sun behind Factory Butte. It should rise here in 10-15 minutes. Should be pretty sick. Definitely looking forward to it. And then I'm going to have to cross all the way back across the plateau. There's the Henry Mountains out there. Or the LaSalle Mountains. I mean, Henry Mountains are over there. Yeah, should be pretty cool sunrise. Wow. My gosh, look at these textures down here. That is So cool. Oh wow, that's insane. I remember I showed you guys that death crack yesterday, that looked like maybe it could kill me, but I found one that's a little bit worse. I think I could definitely fall down that one. Just the thought of it creeps me out. But yeah, now the sun is risen. It was probably the most glorious sunrise I have ever witnessed. So it's about time for me to pack up and make the long and painful journey back across the plateau. It's not that painful, it's just kind of boring, and the terrain is disagreeable in places. But wow, look at these textures. I am now leaving this incredible campsite officially. I'm all packed up. My pack is noticeably lighter than it was yesterday, just because of everything that I've eaten and all the fluids that I drink. So that's nice. Also, I'm not on a time crunch. Yesterday I was trying to get here before sundown, so that made me have to kind of rush a little bit more than I would have normally had to. So hopefully the journey back will not be as unpleasant as it was yesterday. It wasn't horrible, I'm not trying to complain, but it was rough. Also the wind, the wind makes a big difference, and it's not windy right now. And the whole way, had the wind coming at me head on, so that was frustrating. Okay, I just came back down through the squeeze section, and it was just as annoying as going up. But then through that, now I just have some steep, loose trail to descend, and then I'm free. But yeah, so you can see I have to just get down to these badlands down here, and that's the end of it. Just about 1,000 feet to descend, and then I'm all good. But I'm way up right now still. Okay, I made it back down. There's North Caineville Mesa right there. And to cool off, I decided I wanted to just take a dip in the Fremont River.